Dobry wieczór wszystkim. I hope you guys are doing absolutely fantastic today. I'm Mysticle. I'm going to be bringing you the latest in AR and VR news. As usual, you have chapters down below to skip to any specific part of this video that you might be most interested in, and with that being said, let's get right into it. So first of all, the big news. The Quest 3S is now officially out. I don't have my hands on one just yet. However, all of you that actually bought one, you should now have it in your hands. The MetaQuest 3S pre-orders are arriving in homes today, and the headset is now on general sale. The Quest 3S is available in two storage models, 128GB and 256. Both models come with the same Touch Plus controllers included with the Quest 3. Alternatively, people in the US can get a Quest 3S from $20 a month for 128GB and $25 a month for 256GB over 2 years, which includes the MetaQuest Plus game subscription service and Meta Warranty Plus. That's actually a very interesting option. I can see quite a few people actually utilizing that one, and I'm not sure why we don't have something like that here in Europe. All Quest 3S purchases until May come for free with Batman Arkham Shadow, which is normally $50, as well as 3 free months of Quest Plus. So yeah, once again, in case you guys actually bought one, you hopefully now have it in your hands and are able to enjoy it. If you did buy one, let me know down below what you think of the device, and I can actually imagine quite a few people bought one, judging by the fact that the Quest 3S is currently the top-selling games console on Amazon, which is crazy. So in the video games category on Amazon US, the Quest 3S is currently on top. At the time of writing, the only other products in this category selling higher than the 128GB Quest 3S model are digital gift cards for PlayStation, Xbox, Fortnite, and Roblox. Of devices, the PlayStation 5 Pro is second, and the Quest 3 is third. So that's actually really good in the video games category for VR devices, as they're coming now first and third, with the only thing in between being the PlayStation 5 Pro. That's actually pretty crazy. So for all the people saying VR is dying, I guess there's your proof that it most certainly is not. The Quest 3S went on general sale yesterday, and pre-orders started arriving in homes. Meta's latest headset brings the computing power, mixed reality capabilities, ringless controllers, and inside-out upper body tracking feature to an entry price of $300, making the compromise of using Quest 2's Fresnel lenses and single panel. Given Quest 3's entry price is $200 higher than Quest 2's was at launch, the new Quest 3S will likely continue Quest 2's mantle of growing the VR market, and now mixed reality too, with the Amazon ranking suggesting it's off to a good start. So yeah, that's actually really interesting to see, and how fast it actually climbed up those ranks. I wonder how long it's going to stay up there for, and what exactly is going to beat it. This is probably going to catch up to the Quest 2. It's a very nice upgrade over that device. And talking about upgrades, the Quest 3S apparently has better low light and hand tracking than the Quest 3, which is very interesting considering the Quest 3 is supposedly the kind of pro-ish version of this device, so it should still be better in a bunch of different scenarios. However, with low light and hand tracking, a bunch of people have been posting videos actually utilizing hand tracking in basically complete darkness and it working very fine. Now, hand tracking is very good in low light on the Quest 3, and I have used it in what I would say is almost complete darkness. There is still some light around, and I have found it to work a lot better than say the Quest 2 or the Quest Pro did. However, apparently the Quest 3S is even better at this. So reading from Upload VR, before our full review is ready, we wanted to share a notable difference we've discovered so far between the two headsets that wasn't apparent during controlled hands-on sessions. In well-lit environments, while the Quest 3 is a cheaper headset with inferior lenses and display, it actually features superior low light head and hand tracking compared to the Quest 3. And Upload VR isn't actually the only one posting about this. I've seen several videos on Twitter essentially saying the exact same thing. It's very interesting seeing games like Cubism working in complete darkness. Now, if you ask me, this ruins the vibe of Cubism, as one of the really cool things about Cubism is the fact that you can play it in augmented reality mode and see the blocks kind of floating around you in your own space. Of course, doing that in complete darkness just kind of leaves you with a black screen, and to be honest, I would almost prefer playing with their standard environment instead of playing in that. However, I am still incredibly impressed with the way this works. If you're not using augmented reality and you're just planning on using hand tracking and head tracking, that working in complete darkness could actually help you with immersion a little bit, as essentially you're not getting all that light bleed. Now, there isn't a lot of light bleed going through that facial interface anyway, but there is always going to be a little bit, and a lot of people say that they can actually see quite a bit of light coming in around the nose gap. Of course, in complete darkness, says there is no light, so you should be able to just see the screens. So that's quite an interesting one. Either way though, really cool to see it. Let me know what you'd use this for. Now from Luna on Twitter, some pretty interesting news about a phone connection application. So in case you guys don't know, we actually have a very old video on the channel about connecting your phone to your headset and actually being able to see your phone inside your headset and control it. Well, this was an unofficial method of doing it, and it wasn't perfect. It would also not work 100% of the time. Apparently though, the Lenovo/Motorola Smart Connect app is coming to Horizon OS at some point. This is going to help with display mirroring, essentially allowing you to see your phone inside your headset in an official manner. We told you there was more to come. This just in from Lenovo Tech World 24. Motorola's Smart Connect app is coming soon to the Meta Horizon store. This will help extend smartphone capabilities to Quest devices, letting you tap into your messages, favorite apps, and more, all in headset. We're excited for this latest development in our ongoing partnership with Lenovo, and we'll have more to share soon. So this is very, very good news. While a lot of people are in virtual reality and want to be completely disconnected from the outside world while they're doing whatever they're doing in VR, there is also thousands of people that would still like to remain connected in some manner. And yes, there is the double tapping side of the headset, and there is the augmented reality button that should allow you to switch to augmented reality view. However, that completely disconnects you from your VR experience, basically turning on the cameras and letting you see the world around you. Yes, you can answer your phone in this manner, but you are completely gone from the virtual space. With an app like this, hopefully you're going to be able to just kind of see your phone in-game wherever you are, maybe pin it to your hand or something, or have like a virtual pocket, I'm not sure, and you will be able to essentially whip out your phone in VR. And this is going to be your real-life phone. And I can actually see some apps possibly utilizing something like this in the future, where maybe you can hold your phone and use your phone's camera in some games, like maybe horror experiences or something to see in the dark. That would be pretty cool. I'm not sure how you'd merge that, but it's just an idea that came to my mind. And then of course there is the much more practical use cases of being able to answer your phone, check messages, see apps and stuff like that in case you need to do that. So this is going to be a really handy one that is hopefully going to come pretty soon. Facebook and Instagram have new clients inside Meta Horizon OS. So from Luna on Twitter, the new Facebook and Instagram clients from Meta Quest/Horizon OS seem to be rolling out as of tonight. Although the frosted glass effect for Instagram doesn't seem to fully render past the login screen. Might be a separate OS level flag. Looks good, decent way though. Is that correct? I actually am in love with the glass frosted effect. It looks really, really nice in these experiences, and if the headset can render that without, you know, having a huge impact on quality and on frames, I would absolutely love to see this in more menus. I don't know what it is about it, but just having that frosted effect appear over your real-life environment, kind of like we've seen in sci-fi movies in the past, that and it of course floating in your own space makes it look even cooler. I'm glad to see Meta finally kind of utilizing all those little things that we've seen in leaks about their OS finally coming through. As Luna said, this isn't everywhere just yet, so it might be an OS level flag, it might be something that they haven't finished off yet, but as we said in the previous video, it does look like they're polishing things out finally and making the AR experience in these headsets and the productivity experience seem just a little bit more whole and letting everything merge together. So that is really, really cool. Meta CTO Andrew Bosworth has also confirmed their AR glasses project, or their mixed reality glasses project, AI earbuds with cameras and cancellation of high-end Quest. So the high-end Quest here, of course, being the Quest Pro. In an interview with The Verge, Meta CTO and Reality Labs chief Andrew Bosworth confirmed a number of projects previously subject to speculation, detailing the company's strategic shift towards AI and confirmed plans to deepen its partnership with Ray-Ban partner EssilorLuxottica. Meta reorganized Reality Labs earlier this year to better focus on wearables, such as Ray-Ban Meta smart glasses and AI-driven wearable tech, like the new version of its wrist-worn controller revealed last month alongside Meta's Orion AR glasses prototype. In an interview, Bosworth confirmed a number of claims made in recent reports, including rumors that Meta is exploring earbuds with cameras. Okay, how many of you are not going to like that? Similar to what we've heard is going on at Apple, and a pair of mixed reality goggles which recently entered the discovery phase, described as steampunk-like. Although Bosworth didn't confirm this, a previous report from The Information maintained that those mixed reality goggles could arrive as soon as 2027, assuming they successfully pass both prototyping and engineering validation phases. Bosworth also confirmed a previous report that Meta has cancelled a high-end Quest headset which was initially expected to become the Quest Pro 2. You can tell very clearly that cheaper headsets sell a lot better, and if they want to make a Pro version headset, they can make it something like the Quest 3. They're already releasing a facial interface for the Quest 3 that should allow you to use it very similarly to the Quest Pro, and a lot of people absolutely love that device. A lot more people have bought that device than have bought the Quest Pro. So if they can make something similar, price it a lot lower, well, they're going to get a lot more out of it. Makes perfect sense. The earbuds with cameras, though, that's very, very intriguing. I wonder what that is for. It doesn't say in this article what exactly cameras on earbuds could be used for. I don't know, head tracking, maybe? What if someone has, like, long hair or something? Anyway, next piece of news. In case you guys play Moss and Moss Book 2 have received visual updates for the Quest 3 and Quest 3S, so you should see a pretty notable graphical difference with a free update arriving to those titles. Coinciding with the anticipated MetaQuest 3S reveal, developer Polyarch unveiled a host of Quest-specific upgrades coming to Moss and Moss Book 2. The original game, which was released on the first MetaQuest, hasn't had an upgrade since it launched in 2019. This update also aligns with today's launch of the MetaQuest 3S headset. According to the developer, Moss has been rendered at 150% of its original resolution on Quest 3 headsets, alongside visual improvements and lighting changes to bring it closer to Moss Book 2 standard. Not only that, but Polyarch has also added a no combat mode to the game, allowing players to enjoy Quill's adventure as a narrative puzzle experience. There's no information on any Moss Book 2 gameplay improvements over the Quest 2 version, so we expect to see minor upgrades over the last generation title. Moss and Moss Book 2 are now on Quest. Both games are also available on PSVR 2, Pico, and Steam. So yeah, in case you guys play those titles, it's always nice seeing companies releasing basically free upgrades to these titles and making them work at a higher resolution and a higher standard where they can. And obviously on these headsets they can. So that's really nice to see. And finally, we've got the best mod for Half-Life Alyx. I'm going like this because I haven't played this mod myself, that is actually becoming a full game next year. So that's very interesting. A mod that has basically been received so well, it is becoming its own game. Half-Life Alyx is one of the most moddable VR games out there, which has spawned high-quality DLC and some impressively detailed levels. Now the developer behind Gunman Contracts, one of the best Half-Life Alyx mods out there, says we're getting a full standalone title next year. Called Gunman Contracts Standalone, the single-player game is heading for Steam Early Access sometime next year, which is said to include core features such as customizable weapons, shooting challenges, and demo areas. While initially announced last year with release targeting early 2024, Gunman Contracts mod developer A&B Seth announced they're now teaming up with games publisher 2080 Games, which was founded by Mike from the YouTube channel Virtual Reality Oasis. 2080 Games is partially funding the development of the title, allowing the solo developer to focus on creating the game full time. So that is really, really cool. I absolutely love seeing mods for titles, as they can completely change the experience of the game and give you way more out of the game. So let's say you're done playing the title, you've completed all the story levels, and you think it's over. Well, no, it's not, because you can install these mods, you can install these custom levels, and all of a sudden you're playing a whole new game without actually having to buy a new one. And the fact that this one has been received so well really shows you which level these mods come at. Some of them are seriously polished and can actually be turned into a game of their own. So I am super happy for this. Let me know if you've played this one down below, and that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day or night. If you guys like this one, please do like. If disliked it, I guess the button works too, but let me know why down below. If you guys are not yet part of our community, check out our Discord and our Reddit down below when I see you posting your spicy memes. And thank you so much to all the Patreons supporting this channel. You guys are amazing. Seriously, you are what makes this possible. Much love to you. And as usual, if you want me to notify content coming up on the channel, make sure to smack the subscribe button with your forehead, ding my bell, and see you again in the next video. Peace.